Once again, we've been relegated to the TYT Sports Locked Out segment. Fan favorite Steve O is back once again. Steve, sporting the sport coat, as a matter of fact. Do you want to thank your fans for being so loyal to you, telling me that I need to get you back on once again?
Yes, to my fans, thank you. Thank you for being my fans.
Is it just you trolling the comments and telling me to get you back on? Is that what it is?
It's actually me and a bunch of people in Asia who are writing in.
Okay, I'm not going to tap into that one. So here we go. So Michael Jordan is promoting NBA 2K14, a game that you very well know is out right now, correct? Who's on the cover, as a matter of fact? Take a random guess. He has no idea, by the way. He has no fucking clue.
I don't play video games. Sorry.
Who do you think is on the cover?
LeBron James.
That is correct. LeBron James is on the cover. 1 point for Steve-O. Now, here's what Michael Jordan said, and then we want to get your opinion on this. A quote, as a matter of fact. If I was in my prime, who would I want to play one-on-one? That list is very long. Start off with Jerry West, Elgin Baylor. He takes his time, by the way. Kobe Bryant in his prime. LeBron in his prime. D. Wade in his prime. Melo. That's a good start. I don't think I would lose other than to Kobe Bryant, because he steals all my moves. And then, you did not tell me this, however, Kobe Bryant tweeted this, domino effect. I stole some of his, this generation stole some of mine, hashtag the cycle. I agree with that. I agree with what Kobe said. I don't remember, I was looking up for maybe 20 minutes who said the quote of, if you wanna prove to be a champion, you gotta imitate some of the champions' perks and some of their traits, which I also agree with. However, firstly, let me ask you this. Michael Jordan and LeBron James, it's totally a bar argument that you have with your buddies. I like to think that we're at that place now in our 2.5-year relationship. Just for fun, could LeBron beat Michael Jordan one-on-one? In their prime, not now Michael Jordan in his 70s. I'm talking right now.
Right. So Jordan in his prime versus LeBron in his
Yes.
prime. Of course he could beat him. I mean, will he beat him on a regular basis? I don't know. I mean, I hate these kind of speculations.
Game to 21.
One game for all the marbles. Who wins that? I'm going to go with Jordan just because how can you bet against him? He's won every single time. He's uber competitive. He's a little psychotic about that. And LeBron James's best basketball quality is not on a one-on-one game. It's about passing, seeing the game, getting his players involved. So on a one-on-one, I'd probably give the edge to Jordan. If the question is, if I could have one of those guys to start my team in their prime, who would I go with? It's really, really tough. I might lean LeBron, but you know.
Why would you lean LeBron?
Tomorrow morning, I might change my mind.
But we're here today, so.
I lean LeBron mainly because I love the team aspect of the game. That's why I loved. I mean, look, as much as I admire Jordan, as much as I respect him, I never loved him the way I loved Magic Johnson and the way I love LeBron now, because they just get everyone involved. And when they play well together as a team, that is beautiful to watch. Now, when Jordan takes over and dominates, that's also beautiful in a different way. But
it's a less aggressive way. It's more of a finesse, graceful way, you could say, than LeBron powering his way to the basket and using his 6'8", 250-pound frame, you could say.
No, I actually see it the different. I mean, I disagree with that a little bit in the sense that I see LeBron's domination as more of a choreographed, like a symphony. I mean, all the parts of the basketball court are moving accordingly. He's making all the right plays, and you know it may end up with a Mario Chalmers layup, but it's beautiful for me to watch. When I watch Jordan dominate, the sheer will and determination when he completely destroys his opponent and exerts his will on the other team, that's also beautiful.
I feel like
a very different way.
Yeah, I feel like LeBron is exerting his will because because he's more like, look, maybe we just have to agree to disagree. LeBron, I feel like, is more, and then we'll get back to our initial argument on Michael Jordan's comments. I just feel like LeBron is more forceful than Michael. Michael is the sort of graceful guy who will back you down and then he'll throw a pump fake in. He has the footwork of Hakeem. He has the jump shot that simply can't be denied no matter which way he goes. He could fade right, he could fade left. With LeBron, yeah, he gets his teammates more involved because he's putting up numbers of 41, 12, and 10. He's going to give you those sort of numbers, and he's going to draw more double teams. Granted, Michael did as well. But, yeah, I agree with you. The way that he got his teammates, LeBron this is, involved, yeah, I could side with you on that. However, with the way that they're played, I would say that Michael is just way more graceful. He flows like a butterfly, you could say, on the court. Meanwhile, LeBron is more aggressive, I could say. I think many could say.
Well, that's the part that I disagree with about LeBron being more aggressive. I think Jordan was incredibly aggressive. I mean, he's attacked that rim like I've never seen before. And
Can't you say LeBron attacks more forceful, though?
Well, LeBron is bigger and stronger, so when he dunks, it looks stronger than Jordan's dunk. But Jordan used to dunk like crazy over people that are much bigger than him. And I think Jordan's one of his most powerful assets was his aggression. I mean, he attacked the basket against anyone, and they're afraid of him. And he would dunk. I mean, and also, don't forget, he played in a time when it was a rougher game. People used to beat the shit out of Jordan, and he didn't care. He would go in and just slam the ball through the hoop anyway. Nowadays, players are a little bit softer. So, LeBron goes in. If he gets hammered like that, he's going to be pissed. And, there'll be flagrant fouls and suspensions and all that. So it's a different game. I get it. It's not LeBron's fault. That's a different game. But I agree that Jordan has a very finesse, beautiful game too, but I also think he has an incredibly powerful, aggressive game that maybe you didn't see as much because it was earlier on in his career, before he won all the championships. He used to just dunk on everyone.
Now, do you agree with what Kobe Bryant said, that, you know what, guys, I stole some of his moves, guys are stealing my moves, hashtag the cycle? I mean, do you agree with that? I personally, let me throw this out there. I completely agree with it, because as I indicated earlier.
What's Kobe's move?
What's Kobe's move?
Yeah, what's his signature move?
Oh, when he shoots, he then throws his elbow into Manu Ginobili's face over and over again. That's his move. No, I mean, he takes away certain perks and certain traits that Michael has, and I'm sure guys will take away stuff from Kobe. You could always learn from a champion. You could always take certain traits away here and there.
I mean, not that Kobe isn't a great player. I think he is, but I don't think there's any particular move that Kobe has that's his original. I mean, Kobe's strength is his excellent footwork, which Hakeem had and Jordan had,
and he worked with Hakeem.
Yeah. What basketball move can you say, well, that's a Kobe Bryant move? I don't know that there is one.
Banking a three-pointer at the buzzer. That's Kobe Bryant's move. Now,
that's Brian Shaw also.
Yeah, Brian Shaw also. Good point. Now, he said, yeah, maybe Kobe could give me a little bit of a run for my money, just for the sole fact that he stole some of my moves. You gave me an interesting take on this, so share with everyone.
Okay, so my take on this is that Michael Jordan is trying to protect his legacy. And no one will argue that Kobe is better than Jordan. However, people can argue that LeBron is better because they have such totally different games. And
LeBron is better than Kobe or Jordan?
That LeBron's better than Jordan. Now, you can't really make that argument now, but if LeBron wins another 2 or 3 rings, people could. The point is,
Which he will.
Yeah, LeBron's game and Jordan's game are very, very different. And I think it's a little bit silly of Jordan to go out of his way to talk about how much better Kobe is than LeBron. Because he's made this comment several times before, that he would take Kobe over LeBron.
When was the last time he made it?
Well, just recently he said, maybe 6 months ago, that Kobe has more rings and he would take Kobe over LeBron. And LeBron said basically he doesn't really care what Jordan thinks. But the reason why...
Isn't that Magic Johnson?
No, that was Jordan.
Not?
Yeah.
Okay, because Magic Johnson made the case that, oh, well, he has more rings, so how could you say this? So maybe it was just the same argument.
Yeah, but the reason why Jordan is saying that Kobe is better than LeBron is because, if Kobe's better than LeBron and Jordan's better than Kobe, well, then Jordan's better than LeBron also. I mean, he's making that argument, and I kind of wish he wouldn't, only because I think it tarnishes his own legacy when you start acting in ways that appear a little bit defensive or insecure. Like, Jordan's status is established.
So you will not take it on the surface as what it is. You are going into a deeper thought within what he said.
Yeah, I mean, Jordan is saying that he would beat everyone one-on-one except for the guy who most resembles him. Yeah. So the only person that can beat me is a younger version of me, or someone who aspires to be just like me. That's the only person. Anyone else, I could beat. That's what he's saying. And maybe it's true, but it seems a little bit silly. I mean, I wish they wouldn't do that. I don't know why these amazing players have to go. I mean, I guess it's because they have massive egos, but
sure. And they're uber competitive, like Michael Jordan.